you guys. I made this with my patrons last night and it came out so cute. Look. I love it. If you want to do fun things like this with me and my patrons, you definitely need to join my Patreon, The Night Owls. It is linked in the description box as always. Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my July TBR with you. You will see I have some chunky books this month to read. So let's go ahead and jump into the books. I'm in a really good mood today. I think it's because of my tie-dye shirt. And it's Saturday. Who doesn't love Saturday? Also, the trial is over, so I can move past that. Also, I have the cutest little glass straw with this butterfly on it. I do have my Amazon shop linked in the description box as well. So if you want these glass straws, you can find them linked in my shop. But it's a beautiful day. Let's talk about some books. And let's hope that I'm able to read these in July. First up is The Ferryman by Justin Cronin. This is the summer book club pick for my book club, the Night Owl Book Club. You do have to be one of my patrons to participate in the book club. You have to be a part of the Barn Owl tier. However, the summer buddy read book is open to all tiers, so you can join at the $5 tier or the $7 tier and participate. But I'm going to be reading it this month, and then we are going to be discussing it on Wednesday, August 2nd. So if you want to join in, it's a chunky one. It's kind of like a sci-fi dystopian. It kind of gave me the Giver vibes. And as you guys know, The Giver is one of my all-time favorite books. So I'm really hoping to love this one. I did get the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition that has the map inside. Some of my patrons have started, some have not. But I'm going to be starting it very, very soon. And I'm excited. So yeah. This one says, let's see, a standalone novel about a group of survivors on a hidden island utopia where the truth isn't what it seems. So, yay! So excited. And I might do a vlog for this for my patrons. We'll see. Next up, I am going to be co-hosting, a guest host on Elizabeth from Reading Riley. She has her very own book club. It is the Midnight Society Book Club, and I freaking love her picks, her book club name, all of the things. I am so excited. She asked me, Jesse, and Jordan to co-host with her in the month of July, and we are going to be reading The Odds by Jeff Strand. And she sent us like a list of books, and we all like voted on this one because it just sounds so good. This is a horror book. I have read one other book by Jeff Strand. It was the 20th anniversary screening, which is like a little novella. It's a slasher. I really enjoyed that. This one just sounds so bizarre, and I can't wait. I think it's going to have some really good conversations. I will link Elizabeth's like book club announcement down in the description box so you can find out all the information about that. But there's this guy that's been gambling. He doesn't want his family to know. Someone approaches him and says, hey, we'll give you a whole bunch of money if you start passing these tests that we do. So he has a 99% chance to win $10,000. And then in the off chance that he loses, like the 1% chance that he loses, he will be strapped into a device that shatters his left arm. And then he keeps going and going, and the game gets harder and harder. So really looking forward to this. And I love like the vintage horror vibe of the cover. Next up, I am going to be co-hosting the Sleep When I'm Dead book club with my best friend Jessie from Reading with Jess. I am so happy that she let me do this because she was like, hey, do you want to do another month with me this year? And I was like, yep, but I'm only choosing one book and I am not going to do any other book with you. And that is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. We both have different favorites. She was on my podcast last year when The House Across the Lake came out, and we both hated that book like with a passion, but all of the other books that we've read by him, like we've loved, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really hoping that we both love this, but I am going to be on her channel at the end of the month discussing this, and I literally cannot freaking wait. It's probably my most anticipated book of the year. I'm nervous, excited, throwing up, all the things. I'm sure everybody knows what this one is about. It's a deliciously twisty and addictive gothic thriller chiller about a young caregiver assigned to work for a woman accused of a Lizzie Borden-like massacre decades earlier. So yay, I cannot wait until we discuss this. Again, I will leave details in the description box. Also, as part of my Patreon community, I do little like pop-up 24-hour readathons, and in July we are going to be doing a Christmas in July themed readathon. So I went ahead and picked out 2 books for that readathon. I'm going to be reading The Christmas Wish by Lindsay Kelk, and I'm going to be reading The Key to My Heart by Leah Lewis. So it's only a 24-hour readathon, but we do have 2 sprints. One is on Friday night, one is on Saturday morning. I'm very excited to get to these books, and I like doing Christmas in July just how I did like halfway to Halloween. So I'm knocking some holiday, Christmas, romance books off of my TBR so that when Christmas does roll around, I'm not so overwhelmed. So if you want to participate in mini readathons that I do over on my Patreon, definitely check out the link in the description box. All right, so those are all of the books that I'm reading for certain things like book clubs and readathons and so forth. But I also picked out a couple more books that I just really want to read. There's so many. Like at the bottom of the shelf over there, you can't really see it, but there's like a ton of summer books that I want to get to. And I'm like, we're in July, we're halfway through summer, and I'm so stressed about it because there's literally so many summery books. Summer is my favorite season, and I just feel like it's going by way too fast. So Buried in a Good Book by Tamara Berry. I definitely want to read this one. Got this recommendation from Keisha from A Book Like You. I actually did start it when I was on trial. Well, I wasn't on trial, but I was on the jury, like working through a trial. I got to page like 22, and then things just got wild, so I couldn't really continue, but I would like to finish this one because I do have the second book on my TBR. I also want to read She Gets the Girl. I picked this up last month for, you know, Pride Month and stuff, and it's like one that I did not get to, so I definitely still want to. I think it's like the last one of that bunch that I got that I haven't read yet, so I want to go ahead and knock that one off. And then I have 2 more. I have one of my most anticipated books of the year, All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby, one of my all-time favorite authors. I love his characters so much. They're humorous, they're real, they're raw, his stories are interesting, they're high-octane thrillers that I just can't get enough of. And this one is about a black sheriff, and there's a serial killer, and there's a small town, and things get crazy. I am just so excited. And then the last one, Babel by R.F. Kuang. It's funny, we had my in-person book club meeting the other night, Thursday night, and one of the ladies there was saying, I have all R.F. Kuang's books on my TBR and I haven't read it. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to be that person. So I have this one on my TBR. I want to go ahead and try to tackle it. We'll see. It's a chunky one. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So these are the books that I'm hoping to read in the month of July. Let me know your thoughts about my little stack here down in the comment section down below. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and leave a roller skate emoji down in the comments if you can't think of anything else to say, or comment on my beautiful tie-dye that I made, because pretty proud, if I do say so myself. Anyway, that's it for me. I hope you're all having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye, friends.